So, game number one of the 2015-2016 Pittsburgh Penguins season is in the books, and the Phil Kessel era is off to a blazing start. Just kidding. No, but really. The Penguins did play well, despite the fact that they lost 3-0 to the Dallas Stars, but they outshot Dallas 37-24, I believe. So they were definitely the better team. And the difference, Antoniemi, the Finnish goalies, man, he stole the show. I'm not even a fan of Antoniemi. I don't think he's that great, but kudos to him. He played very well. He robbed Kessel every shot he had. Kessel should have had 2 or 3 goals. Letang had 8 shots on net, and he stopped all of them. Kunitz had some good chances as well, but in the end, it was not to be. Marc-Andre Fleury did not come to play. He did not have his best game. I thought the first goal, very stoppable. His stick was not flat on the ice if you watch the replay. That's why I went in. Second goal, I believe it was on a power play. And it also shouldn't have gone in. I mean, Rob Scuderi, I have no idea what he was doing. He was doing nothing. But again, probably a goal Fleury should have let in. Third goal, maybe that's kind of the one that, he didn't really have a chance on. He was screened on the play. I don't know who screened him. I think Scuderi again. But, the third goal, he didn't have much of a chance. So, 3-0. Overall, not a bad effort. Great game. Very exciting. The teams play some very exciting hockey. It was definitely a fun game to watch. Marc-Andre Fleury was in fine form. That was great to see. And Robert Scuderi, he's good. No, he's terrible. Why is he in the lineup? I mean, come on. You are telling me that Adam Clendening or Tim Eriksson cannot do a better job than Rob Scuderi. 100% they can. The only thing I can think of is for playing him would be to showcase him, to maybe trade him. But I mean, you showcase him and no one's going to want to trade for him like that. The only way you'd play him is if he's severely shelters minutes. You don't play him on the penalty kill. You don't play him 17 minutes a game. He made Brian Dumoulin look so bad. And I don't think Brian Dumoulin is very bad. And he's not amazing. But he severely dragged him down. Rob Scuderi cannot be in the lineup. Cannot. You cannot expect to be a Stanley Cup contender, as the Penguins always are, and have Rob Scuderi as a regular in your lineup. Rutherford got rid of Brandon Sutter, which was awesome, but he has to find a way to get rid of him. You can't play him. It's unacceptable. I know the coaches are not going to bash him in public, but I really hope they don't actually believe he's useful, because no sane person could use their eyes and think he's actually good, because nothing he does is good. He has 0 redeeming value. He's not good defensively, which was apparently a big knock on Pouliot and why they sent him down. I'd hell of a lot trust Pouliot defensively than I would Rob Scuderi any day. At least Pouliot can skate to get back on the penalty kill and make an effort. Rob Scuderi is like a pylon. I mean, come on. If you want to keep him around and you can't trade him because no one's taking on the contract. Also, he's got a limited no trade clause, which is fantastic. So even if you did find a team that wanted him, he might not want to go there. If you want to keep him around for, veteran reasons, moral support, whatever, especially now that Dupuis's injured, that's great. Do something like what Toronto did. Put him on long-term IR or just healthy scratch him. Don't play him. Have him around. Sit him in the press box. He's a great view up there. He can watch the game, maybe learn something. And he can offer guidance that way. Be like a player coach almost, like what Stefan Robida is doing in Toronto. That way, he's still on your roster if you love him so much, but he's not hurting your team. He's actually helping your team, and you are giving exposure to the young guys who you said you wanted to play, Clendening and Eriksson, and they can't get sent down without needing waivers anyway, and they're probably going to get picked up, so there's no point in them sitting in the press box. So you say you want to go young in defense, you play them, give them exposure, let them learn, call up Pouliot and you sit Rob Scuderi, you sit his butt down and it stays down for the whole year, because the Penguins cannot keep going forward with him in the lineup in their top six. It's unacceptable. It's really unacceptable. The final thing I'll say about this game, one thing that really bothered me, was the splitting up of Crosby and Malkin on the power play. Okay, I mean, I can sort of understand the reasoning. You want to find more balance in your top units, but the whole point of a power play is that you have your best players together playing. It's a power play. Hence the word power. The whole reason of going out and acquiring Kessel, of acquiring these assets, of bringing up Daniel Sprong, is to put all your best players together and using all your offensive tools at the same time. You can't stop that. You could have a video game power play, the 1-3-1 with the tag at the point, Crosby, Malkin, Kessel in the middle, and then you can have Hornquist in front of the net, and then you'll still have Kunitz, Perron, Sprong, Bennett, Ian Cole, and Ole Mata potentially on your second unit, which is still a very good unit. You don't need to divide them in two. It's silly. It didn't work. Once the Penguins were down, Johnston started putting all the big boys together, 5-on-5, and you could see how effective it was. Well, maybe try that on the power play. Since the other team will be at a disadvantage, it'll be a lot easier to score than you're on a 5-on-5. None of this dividing in two nonsense. No, you don't need to give them a rest. Crosby and Malkin can handle 2 minutes. They don't need to play the full 2 minutes, but they can play most of it. They've played together their whole careers. There's no need to divide them up, especially this season when scoring is down and we need to be scoring a lot. Kessel's a very good power play weapon. So is Malkin. You could put all of them together and create an insane power play. It doesn't make sense. It's nonsensical. It's like having all the best food items in the kitchen and not using them to make a meal, and you use them to make another meal later on. No, it's not going to taste as good. You use them all, you make an awesome meal, and then whatever's left over you use to make a slightly less awesome meal. Use your brain. Come on. Anyways, I hope that really changes soon, and hopefully the arrival of Derek Pouliot will fix that if he comes, because you can't go the whole season having them on separate units. So that's all for this video. Please like if you like, subscribe if you like it, share with all your friends, tell everyone. I'll see you tomorrow after the Penguins' second game tonight in Arizona, where we take on the Arizona Coyotes in their home opener against Wonder Kid Max Domi and Anthony Duclair, who I'm looking forward to seeing. That's all for now.